Hello everyone, today I want to talk about plastic waste in natural water sources. Many people throw plastic into nature. This plastic goes to rivers, lakes and seas. Plastic does not disappear quickly. It can stay in nature for many years. Plastic pollution is very dangerous for animals. Fish, turtles and birds can eat plastic because they think it is food. This can make them sick or even cause death. Plastic also pollutes the water we use. Clean water is very important for people and for nature. We can help by using less plastic, recycling and keeping our environment clean. Remember, water is life and we must protect it. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, today I want to talk about plastic pollution in water. Many people use plastic every day and sometimes throw it on the ground. When it rains, this plastic can go into rivers, lakes and seas. Plastic stays in nature for a very long time. This pollution is harmful for sea animals. Fish, turtles and birds can mistake plastic for food. When they eat it, they can become very ill.
Plastic also makes water dirty. Clean water is important for all living things, including people. We can protect nature by using less plastic, recycling more, and throwing our trash in the right place. Let's keep our water clean and protect our planet. Thank you for listening to us.
Plastics and plastic pollution endangers our health. They hurt animals and dirties our environment. Also, if the water gets dirty with microplastics, it might cause some serious health conditions. We shouldn't throw trash in water or it'll have some consequences. That's it. Thank you for listening.
Microplastics come from many sources. Plastic waste breaks into smaller pieces. Synthetic clothes release tiny plastic fibers. Car tires and some cosmetics also create microplastics.
Effects on the environment. Microplastic pollute rivers, seas and oceans. Fish and animals can eat plastic. This can damage their health ecosystem.
Effect on human health. Microplastics can enter our body through food and water. They have been found in drinking water and seafood. They may affect human health. Scientists are still studying their effects.
Solution and prevention. We should reduce plastic use. Using reusable bags and bottles helps a lot. Recycling plastic is also important. Small actions can protect the environment.
Thank you. Plastics and microplastics. Hello everyone. Today I will talk about plastics and microplastics. We use plastic in bottles, bags and boxes. Plastic can harm nature if it is not thrown away carefully. What are microplastics? Microplastics are very thin pieces of plastic. They are smaller than 5 millimeters. Big plastic can break into small pieces. Microplastics can be found in water, soil and air. Why are microplastics dangerous? Microplastics are bad for animals and people. Fish and other sea animals can eat them. They can hurt animals. Microplastics can also get into human food. What can we do? We can help our planet. We can use less plastic. We can recycle plastic. We can use bags and bottles many times. Conclusions, plastic pollution is a big problem. Microplastics are everywhere in nature, in water, soil and even the air. They can hurt animals and humans if we do not take care. We must protect our planet by using less plastic and recycling more. Every small action can help our earth. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, today we want to talk about a serious problem, plastic pollution and microplastics.
Plastics makes our lives easier, but it is also harming the planet. Every year, millions of tons of plastics enter our oceans.
Over time, plastic breaks into very small pieces called microplastics. These tiny particles are almost everywhere.
They are in the ocean, in the air, in our food, and even in our bodies.
Sea animals often mistake plastic for food. This can make them sick or even kill them.
When animals eat plastic, it also enters the food chain. humans too.
Plastic pollution isn't just an ocean problem, it's a global problem that affects all of us.
But we can change this. We can use less plastics, recycle more, and protect the environment.
Small actions can make a big difference.
Remember our message today.
Reduce plastic, protect our future. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, we are telling plastics and microplastics. What are they and what are their environmental impacts? What is plastics? Plastics are cyclic or semi-cyclic organic materials made of polymer chains usually obtained from fossil.
Hello everyone, today I will talk about plastics and microplastics. Plastics is a very common material in our daily life. We use plastic for bottles, backpacks and many other products. Plastic is cheap and useful, but it also creates a big environmental problem. Microplastics are very small piles of plastics that are less than 5 millimeters in size. They are created when larger plastic items break down into tiny particles. These tiny plastics can be found in ocean, rivers, soil, air, and even in food and drinking water. Scientists have discovered that microplastics are now everywhere in environment. Microplastics are dangerous for animals. Many sea animals, such as fish and turtles, mistake plastic for food. When they eat it, it can harm their bodies and affect the entire food chain. Another problem is that microplastics can also enter the human body. Scientists are still studying how they affect human health, but they believe that they may carry harmful chemicals. So, what we can do to help? We can reduce plastics pollution by using reusable bags, recycling plastics, and avoiding single-use plastics. Small actions can make a big difference for our planet. In consolation, plastics are useful, but microplastics are becoming a serious problem for our environment. We must protect nature and reduce plastic waste. Thanks for listening.
Plastic is everywhere. A lot of it ends up in the ocean. Most plastics in the ocean break down into very small particles. These small plastic bits are called microplastics. Other plastics are intentionally designed to be small. They're called microbeads and are used in many health and beauty products. They pass unchanged through waterways into the ocean. Aquatic life and birds can mistake microplastics for food. Research is being conducted, but there's much we still don't know. In 2015, the US banned the use of microbeads, but microplastics are still a huge problem. You can help pull plastic out of the ocean. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.